Nigeria will go toss and the people serve. 1 minute.
It's getting this on now. Yes, effort. Can you hear me? Can I get the? Are you coming through? Can I get your headset, please?
30 seconds.
Yeah, I want to get headset so I work. Can I get the headset so I can get feedback like yesterday? Or should I use it, please? Just get
In the form of
headset. It's the World Cup of Tennis. Welcome to you this beautiful morning. It is an amazing opportunity to be able to bring you Davis Cup live from Abuja Center Court in Nigeria, where the Africa Group 3 is live. Well, it is the very first set here between two sides with two different destinies. On the top of it is Zimbabwe, and at the bottom of it is Nigeria, right at the Davis Cup Africa Group 3, where 6 nations, Zimbabwe, Nigeria, Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, Benin Republic, and Namibia, are contesting, with 3 to promote to Group 2. The 4th spot will remain, and 5th and 6th relegates to Group 4. It is a pleasure to bring you straight to the commentary box, as brought to you by the Nigeria Tennis Federation. It's the man with the golden voice, the voice of Nigeria, grand commentator of the Federal Republic, Sean Pablo GCFR, aka Sound of Sport, live and lively, surely for the best of sporting entertainment. It is the doubles event between Zimbabwe and Nigeria. Representing Zimbabwe, the Lock legends, as rightly known, Benjamin and Courtney Lock, of course, face to face with Daniel Adile and Uchenna Okmaroji, who happens to be the captain of the Nigerian side. Well, it's just the start of it. Nigeria winning the toss to serve first and taking the initiative. 3 points, all 3 in the bag for the green, white, green. Nigeria taking that, and that is going to be the first game in the flawless fashion. Absolutely incredible. It's a way to open the day and a way to boost for the confidence. And these two have not played at all this season at this Davis Cup. Benjamin Lock lost out last night to Nigeria's #1 when it comes to Davis Cup. No other than Christopher Bulus, in a game that saw a final set being stretched to 9 games in it. Well, having won the first set 6 games to 3, it was Benjamin Lock who then lost in the second set, where Christopher Bullis made it for 6 games to 3. First having lost 6 games to 4, 6-4, 6-3, and then Christopher Bullis then makes it another one for 6-4 to make the claim for the win and take it for the second match for Nigeria, as Emmanuel Michael was the very first who opened the winning for Nigeria in the first match ever of the Davis Cup being hosted here live at Abuja Center Court. It is Emmanuel Michael, the 19-year-old, able to get Nigeria with the first win over Courtney Locke. Another 2-1 victory, losing the first set 2-6, and then bouncing back to win 6-1 before finalizing 6-3 to make it 2-1. And afterwards, it was the time for Nigeria's star man, who really has kept a fit of flawlessness. He continued to be there unbeaten in the last 7 games at Davis Cup. It has been a perfection of 7 games for Christopher Bulus. He made it last night amazingly over the biggest player in this tournament right here, Benjamin Locke, winning in that fashion of 4-6 the first set, which he lost, and then bouncing back to win 6-3, 6-3 to actually make it a huge claim for 2-1. And with that, Nigeria got 2 matches out of 2 to win the tie against Zimbabwe. It is a consolidation here, perhaps for consolation for the opposition. Say Zimbabwe, should they win this one, it will be one match for them. But should Nigeria win, they will consolidate that effort and make it 3-3 on the opening of the Davis Cup. Still to come today are all the matches. We have all the nations playing and scoring. Namibia will play later on match day 2 today against Nigeria in the singles and then in the doubles. But first off, it's going to be the wrap-up of the day 1 action between Nigeria and Zimbabwe. And it is 1 game to Nigeria, 30 love Zimbabwe. Net adjustment and quickly. Because you're supposed to start on time. There's no way you come through just start and just enter. Yes, I had to recorrect them. That's why I had to take to recorrect them. 6-2, 6-1, yes. And 6-3, yes. Then this was 6-4. 3-6, 6-3. 6-2, 6-3. Okay. Okay, please next time, don't let me finish it. Write and show me, just write and show me. Or you type on your phone. My battery was off yesterday. This is my phone I'm using around. My battery was off yesterday. I didn't have light. No, I will correct them. Thank you, sir. I will surely do that. There was no 6-4 yesterday. Thank you. Well, it is to adjust the net and be able to get us back in the second game in the first set of the doubles between Zimbabwe and Nigeria. Zimbabwe losing 6-2, 1-6, 3-6 to Nigeria's sensation, a teenager who is just having a first international outing, and he just wowed everyone. Emmanuel Akpan Michael, defeating the 27-year-old Zimbabwean Courtney Locke, whose rank in the doubles of the ATP rates us up as 245. Well, surely here, Benjamin Locke haven't lost as well on the same day. They have a great result when it comes to playing doubles. Well, Benjamin Locke lost out to Christopher Bulus. He won the first set 6-3, then lost the next 2, 2-6, 3-6. But this duel have been amazing when it comes to playing as a doubles team. Tell you that very recently, most recently, just on the 22nd of June, Courtney and Benjamin became the first Zimbabwean to win an ATP Tour Challenger since 2005. winning their doubles gold in Blois, France, with the inclusion of Lindsay Locke, the coach and the mother of the two. Well, it's been a beautiful story told on the court by this family of Locke. Well, they won the Addis Ababa 25K in May, won the Cesarela Open Doubles in Colombia in April, won silver in March in Africa Games. Benjamin Twiza Locke, popularly known as the MVP, and Courtney Chipembe Locke, who models himself on Leighton Hewitt. Surely for redemption, the doubles. Well, Zimbabwe couldn't progress to Group 2, having lost out in Hong Kong on the 3rd and 4th of February this year. And the playoffs should have been really a chance to see them return back to Group 2, where they played in 2014. And that was the last time that they have been there. Well, Zimbabwe is known better still as Tennis Zimbabwe. President of the federation is Walter Jera. The captain, Gwinyai Tonguna. Of course, Zimbabwe will last time was the World Cup 2 playoffs against Hong Kong and China. The 3rd and 4th of February, Zimbabwe traveled to Hong Kong for their World Cup 2 playoff in February. Of course, losing 3-1 to the host China, and with that they remain in Group 3. They have a total of 162.25 points on the ATP to rank in position number 77. Come to the Africa Group 3 with a team load of Benjamin Locke, Courtney Locke, Lyle Zelemis, and non-playing captain who used to be a sensation for Zimbabwe back in the day, Takanyi Garaganga. Well, away from Zimbabwe, the opposition, Nigeria, who will be looking to return into the court now and for play to continue, as the pair of Courtney and Benjamin Locke are already on the court and looking to serve in to take it off from where they stopped at 30-love in the second game, having lost the first in this first set of their first doubles at this year's Davis Cup Africa Group 3. Well, Nigeria initially on the opening day lined up Daniel Adele and Wilson Ibenovia to be in this tie, but it will be the captain, the playing captain instead, Uche Okparoji, who steps to the court instead of Wilson Ibenovia to pair alongside Daniel Adele, and they both did an amazing flawless rout for the first game, winning all 4 points. And here is about to be for that for Zimbabwe. Nigeria first opened the day by winning 4 points. Zimbabwe equally showing same strength and have won 4 games in a row to take this one in the bag. $15 love. To be the first point earned by the opposition in this match so far. 15-0. $30-15, Nigeria picking that point up to be able to take the lead again in the game. Let's find a way to easily finish that one off. Daniel Adeleye. Style. It's what they both do. Uche Okbaroji with the big rally and Daniel Adeleye right there at the net to get it wrapped up. And it's a good smash from the captain to return to winning ways. Nigeria will go back to the bleachers with the confidence of having one game at hand. Oh, it's a chance now to look for what happens from there. 2-1. First set at the Abuja Center Court. It is the first doubles for this sides as Zimbabwe look to finalize their tie against Nigeria. Nigeria leads the tie 2 matches to love. And surely this is the final match in the tie, the doubles. And for consolidation for Nigeria, for consolidation for Zimbabwe. Courtney Locke will bring us back with service. It's faulted the net. I have to go for the second serving and it goes in. Smash the net and it's point to Zimbabwe. 15 love. $30 love. 40 love. They continue to stay on the cruise. Zimbabwe, surely a combination that has won so many laurels, so many titles. Benjamin and Courtney Locke make it 2 games apiece in the first set. They equally were at the finals of the Africa game, where they thrilled Twiza and Chipembe, surely having a statement to make with this final opportunity. And he's finished it off right by the net and a smash that sends the ball off the court. Nigeria captain Uche Okbaroji, 15 love. He's faulted that one and just have to go for the second serve. And he's been faulted, double fault. The first double fault of the match.
How's it lagging?
Is have to cost an offset there to win that point. Zimbabwe. It's another fault. And it's 30-all. Nigeria coming as close as it comes for the opposition. 2 games apiece, 30 points apiece. There's no difference whatsoever right in the first set. And he's had to go in there for the second serve. Smashed against his own net. Benjamin Locke. And it's 40-30. Game point for Nigeria here to take the lead again. In the case of major count. And he's hit it out. It's gone out to give Nigeria advantage. It's the first deuce in the match as well. And it's queued it up for the game to take it 1 ahead. Nigeria having the advantage. Nigeria in a very long time and been playing in Group 4 of Africa groupings at the Davis Cup, only to find some source of success in Rwanda. And it came magically with Nigeria winning all 5 games to make it a massive qualification into Group 3, and momentum hasn't dropped ever since. 5 games in here, won the difference. Nigeria having an edge, 3 games to 2. And this first set seemed to be one that could be extended for contest. We haven't seen any 7-6-5 result or 7-5 result or 6-4 result between Zimbabwe and Nigeria ever since the tie started. It has been all wrapped up with the loser picking up just 3 games. It's been most of it, and that was smashed against the net. Right, I took that one so hastily. Delay Daniel. Love. And that is finally executed with a backhand, sumptuously served. It's a massive volley. He had to put that one away, and it is for 15 all. Daniel Adelaide. It should look like he wanted to get that done, having dropped that point by smashing that net so early. He just redeemed it so quickly. It's gone out 30-15. Zimbabwe now seeing himself drop the first point in their service. It's been flawless, all flawless before this particular game for them. Benjamin Locke, the elder of the Locke legend. Twisa. Out 40-15. It's a quest to tie the game again for games. Bringing the match to no separation. And it's there to make the finish just by the net. Captain Uchenna Okwaroji extends the game for the 6th point in contest, 40-30. Game 3 games apiece. Fifteen love, courtesy of the captain. Nigeria picking the point in the 7th game of the first set of the match. The doubles. Zimbabwe versus Nigeria. And that is an amazing liner. Finely fashioned, tailor-made, and he just puts a pinpoint accuracy to that. Well, that's just the kind of beauty the fans always love to see and celebrate, and they surely gave a loud cheer to that. 30 love.
love.
40 love, and they are about to return to flawlessness again. The second serve for Nigeria.
14-15.
Point is now picked for Zimbabwe, and it's want to keep hope alive in the game. 40-15. Nigeria still at game point in it. And that's one made to smash the net.
30.
And gradually but surely, Zimbabwe seem to be returning. And it just might be to the second deuce of the match. It's to the baseline now, and that is where the contest is. And it's a deuce. Well, they really had to give everything for that point, and this is what celebrating.
Deuce.
Courtesy Courtney. Great effort was really exerted in it, and it's just exactly what they had to do to bring this one to a deuce. But it's still Nigeria's service to orchestrate. Uchenna Okbaroji, the captain of the side.
Advantage. Nigeria.
Advantage Nigeria. Hit a winner there. Second serve will have to be accurate to get a rally in progress. And it's been finalized just as it was for the third game. It is same for the fourth game as Nigeria will lead it 4-3 in the first set.
Process. $15 all. Out. 30-15. Out. 30 all.
It's 30 all. Zimbabwe with the service.
40-30.
An ace from Portland Lock to put his side to game point. 7 games been played here, but we are just midway through.
Yes, Zimbabwe.
This game,
4 games all.
and it's 4 games apiece. Sure look like it's gonna be a long ride this morning between these two sides. Oh, that's an ace.
15 left.
Traveling power and the precision. It's just a perfection rightly made there for Nigeria by Daniel Adelaide. He learned.
Fault.
It has to do that again. All
Out.
the way out, and it's 30 love.
30 love.
A big hand from that service, and it's 40 love. Returning to flawless way, Nigeria gets
Nigeria
back
leads by
to
5 games.
winning
to
all
4.
4 points in the game to make it clean. Absolutely so, to take the lead as well. 5 games to 4 in the first set here. The doubles event between Zimbabwe and Nigeria locked on. The competition is top class, and it seems it's going to be a fight to the very finish. Not just the match, even this very first set. 9 games and only 1 in between, and we aren't done yet. Surely is a contest to keep an eye on. Nigeria's pair of Uchenna Okmaroji and Daniel Adelaide show giving the fans something to be concerned about. And they want to remember this, just as they did in the singles. the exploit of the teenage sensation Emmanuel Akman Michael, and as well as the top gun Christopher Bullis. Surely the fans are looking forward to some of the singles.
Fifteen.
30 love, and it's quicker than a hiccup. Second serve for Zimbabwe.
Love.
40 love. Ghana on the opening day lost to Namibia, who Nigeria will take on just after this match. Well, Ghana lost that game 1-2.
5 games all.
Losing that tie, but of course, having lost its singles, they had to combine to winning the doubles. The pair of Abraham Asaba and Isaac Notte. They were looking to restore pride and prestige. Zimbabwe here, work in the same fashion. Five games full.
Not 15.
Not 15, and it's the first time that the opposition will win the first point in any service of this match.
Love 30.
And he's still falling to take love 30. Zimbabwe on the surge in the first break of this match, perhaps.
Out.
It's going to love 40. And the break is just a point away for Zimbabwe. And with a service advantage to come, they just might be looking to doing this 7-5. Oh, it is easier said than done.
15,
40.
Game Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe
leads by 6 games to
finally
5.
achieved the break for the first time in this match. It's the first set still, the doubles, and it's Zimbabwe 6 games to 5 against Nigeria. And the first break coming alive. And returning with the service advantage.
time.
It's time for Nigeria to return back and perhaps look to serve the opposition in the same. But here it is Zimbabwe to serve, and Courtney Locke will be the man to execute for Zimbabwe.
It is
Courtney. And it just might be a return for Nigeria winning the first point, just as Zimbabwe did in the last game to win that one. And not 15.
15.
Now for 15 all. Nigeria secured promotion to Africa Group 3 with a 2-1 win in promotional playoff at the Group 4 event in Kigali. The top Pool B with wins over Mozambique, Angola, and host Rwanda without a loss.
Fifteen. 15.
Nigeria's best Davis Cup performance have been semi-final finishes in Euro Africa Group 1 in 1988 and 1989. Diesel.
15.
40-15. Zimbabwe quickly turn it around, and it's set point for them.
Folds.
Folds.
Game
And
number
it's done
6.
for the first
Zimbabwe.
set.
7-5.
Zimbabwe will win it 12 games in it, and it's Zimbabwe's to take for 7-5 for the first set of the doubles that rounds up the one event of Davis Cup Africa Group 3 live here at the Center Court Abuja. Well, it is Nigeria who lead the tie by winning 2 of the singles, 2 matches to love. This is the doubles, and so far it has been Zimbabwe who will be surely heading to the way of consolation, as they have won the first set in the bag 7-5. Surely they'll be looking to returning for the second set and looking to doing it as well to be able to have at least a match in the tie. Well, they will have to head on for another opposition, while Nigeria equally will head on for another opposition. Cote d'Ivoire will be the opposition for Zimbabwe, while Namibia will be the opposition for Nigeria. That will be just after these doubles between these two sides. Don't go away. We'll be right back for the second set. Unmute me now.
about the brightness of the auto is low, but I don't know how to set the exposure compensation.
It's I don't know how to set it. The brightness is not okay.
Yeah,
Somehow looks black.
It's black, so not that it looks. This one not be look like
These
that.
fair people, they're supposed to be fair. I don't know why.
Yeah, I thought person will come to be black. That's the menu.
Thinking of them there now to set it. Thinking of them.
So the thing is, I think you can do it yourself. It's just that you need to be conscious of this guy. And it's close to the zoom, so it's easy to move this one when you're zooming. But with this one you can adjust how bright it is.
To bright it.
So this one for bright, this one for zoom.
Using for brightness.
Yes,
So this one for zoom.
Give us a tight shot of these guys, Nigerian guys. Give us a very close shot, like of only them. Just two of them. Without this net, let the net not show.
All the nets.
So you can zoom, you can still go for it. Possible, just two of them in the frame or something like that. So just be conscious of these guys. So if it's too dark, you can just down to your phone.
Time.
Winning 7 games to 5, Zimbabwe were able to amass 2 aces, 1 double fault, 29 first serving, 21 were perfected, 72% in that. It was 17 out of 21 first serves point were won, 81%. Second
Second
serve,
set.
7 out of 8 for 88%.
Nigeria official.
Second serve point, 7 out of 8 for 88%. Break point, 1 out of 6 was for 17%. Total point 1, 35.
So it's
Maximum
really
point in the row 7. Games won 7. Maximum games in the row 3. Service point 1, 24 out of 29, 83%. Receiver point 1. It's been 11 out of 34, 32%, and they lead here by 1 set to none. It's the second set here, and Nigeria 2 servers into it. The pair of
15.
Daniel Adele and Captain Uchenna G. Surely having the very first outing here at the Davis Cup Africa Group 3. Didn't play in the singles. They have their chance and their time this doubles. The opposition lost the singles to Nigeria in the tie. They're going to put me
Love 30.
on 2 points in 2 rallies. Awarded to Zimbabwe and was Love 30. And that's perfectly done. Look at that.
15-30.
The coil, the technique, the finesse. How about that for a spin? And from dropping 2 points to picking 2 is 30-all. Nigeria return back to the game and to the set. And will now look to perhaps forge for game point. Daniel Abdullah. That's gone all the way out. Second save. And it's out of reach, straight in the middle, piercing through and deeply so
40-30.
for game points for the first time in the second set. 40-30 Nigeria. Delay is still in service. Come on! Double fault. First game is a deuce in the second set. Have to take a word from his captain. Daniel Adeleye now heading back to serve again. That was scored way out. Has to put it between the lines. That's gone out. Advantage Nigeria.
Advantage Nigeria.
A chance now to get it done. And Che Maraji must be saying to him, this can only be done with a cool and calm head. So Daniel Adeleye understands that the game is about character. And they've done it as a team.
Game Nigeria. First game.
Adeleye with the start with a service. Maraji with a smash with a finish. And that's how the first game in the second set will go. 1 game to Nigeria, who trailed by a set in the match.
Fifteen love.
It is
30 love. Love. Game Zimbabwe.
It's
1 game off.
4 straight points for Zimbabwe to return back to the set.
Out 15.
Love 15, Zimbabwe have the advantage by picking the first point and really decide who is broken.
Just following them. So that when you want to pick you, it won't be the time you are zoom. It won't be okay for those to watch. Okay.
Out 30.
See, I'm just following them. See this one, this one. See. Yeah, it's not picking. See this one.
Out 15, 13.
Meanwhile, you can do this one. This one can zoom a bit. This one can follow the qualities to show. You can zoom it now and they are together. Leave it, balance it, leave it. Don't zoom it down, don't return. And if you want to return, return slowly or let him start first. Not slowly. Return slowly. That's what he said. Slowly, until you show me your like this. Slowly,
Yeah.
It's still a game rarely contested here with one game apiece. Nigeria 17 and it's 40 all. Make that a deuce. Well, just joining me in the commentary box right now is one who has also played Davis Cup, but of course in the junior cadre in 2016, where he finished in fourth position for Nigeria. He was also a one-time West African #1 and Africa #12 at the Davis Cup Junior in 2014-15 season. He is one who also has gotten to the highest rank of 18 at the national senior ranking. Of course, he couldn't continue the game, but now he is a coach who brings the future in a case of nurture today. Talking about no other than Coach Christopher Itodo. Coach, it's good to have you in the commentary box, and this is the world of tennis. How big is the Davis Cup for Nigeria?
Thanks for the privilege to be here. This is my honor for the Davis Cup to hold. For the Davis Cup, it's a privilege for Nigeria hosting appears for the very first time in my career. Nigeria hosting the Davis Cup. I think it's a really great opportunity for me last year. It's an honor as a coach to be here to say today.
Surely Nigeria has been in the pool for so long, and they're qualifying for Kigali last year in Rwanda, and they're coming through to play the Group 3. The match day one, how was how was the experience in the ways that we saw from Emmanuel Akpan Michael and as well as Christopher Bulus, your namesake, who you also played alongside one time? I mean, can you share your experience?
The match yesterday was remarkable. Unbelievable for me. Like I was so surprised. Like I know Akon could do it because my fear was not him not winning. My fear was this is his first time of playing the Davis Cup. I didn't know how his experience is going to be in the court, but he showed a really brilliant game yesterday. You can see he came out victorious because I think he built the momentum over there. And, you can see that shot. So, Akpan is a younger star which is coming up, and Nigeria is looking up to. It was a great match yesterday for him. I know he enjoyed it yesterday. No one could have believed that Akpan could have done it because if you can look in the score in the first set, it was like 6-2. Coming out the way, I didn't know how he brought that confidence and mind into that game, but all the way, I think he figured it out that they are nothing special and he just needed to play the match. And you see, he came out victorious. So it was a great match yesterday. Like, if you ask a lot of people, they didn't believe. I think, especially my namesake, the one, Christopher Bullock, we played alongside in the junior, and I know how we played then when we were playing in the junior, and seeing him playing here today, is a great privilege, like honor. Him playing in his country, being expecting for him, but you can see the match yesterday. Everybody think Nigeria will lose that match after the score. I think 6-2 on him. Everybody looks down, but you see that fight is Z. But he has that super backhand, very strong, which was this stronger part of the game. You can see this top spin on his front, which it makes the guy not to be comfortable. He just tried to move the guy around and run on the court. So yesterday, I would say it was a good play for him, a brilliant play. I didn't expect it. Like I said, I believe in Akman, but I was thinking maybe it's his first time, you understand? He might be scared or something, but he really shows a good impression yesterday, and it gave the Nigeria hope, which makes them to be here today to be able to play against Zimbabwe. I know it was after he won his match, he boosted Bulus, that Bulus can do it also. And you can
Bulus
see,
did.
And Bulus did, and he delivered very so brilliant. So I think the Nigeria team is going to do well in this Davis Cup so far. They have been formed, and a lot of things have been, even though the short period of the training they did, I watched, they keep on managing, and you can see it shows a lot of improvement.
Of course, it's been a lot of improvement to judging from where we're coming from Group 4, and now coming through to Group 3, and then seeing that winning the very first day and the biggest opposition in the group, the pool. Surely, you want to agree that it's been a lot of improvement for Nigeria in Davis Cup. It is Zimbabwe leading this doubles by set and as well by a game in the second set, 2-1. But here with the service, it is Law 15, and I also still have Christopher Itono in the commentary box. Let's get you down to the game, and Courtney Locke for the service. Well, he smashed it to the net, and it's not going to count for Nigeria, but rather it's 15-all. Courtney Locke, surely. And that's Absolutely out. 30-15. Consistency of 2 points for Zimbabwe to take the lead from behind in the game. And it just took a brush of the net to alternate the direction of the landing. And that one will cause a misjudgment by the opposition. 40-15. Zimbabwe game point. Fault. And Riley put that one in the middle for Chase not to return. 40-30, game point still for Zimbabwe. Still Courtney with a service. Courtney Lock. Well, it has to. It's done. It's 3-1. Zimbabwe leads in the second set. But with the set as well, they will be looking forward to coming back even stronger. It's Nigeria's turn to serve. Well, a share in 2014 and 15 when you played Davis Cup in the junior cadre for Nigeria. What was expressed like? Was Christopher Bullis a part of the team? What was he doing at that time? And what was his tennis like? I mean, what was the tennis like also relationship with that of Bullis?
Well, at 2014, 2015, I know Bolos. He made the team with me. He was like my partner with me. We came along together, donating the junior then. But of course, every single time we played, we always meet in the final. So he was able to make up the team with me as a second person. But then we went to South Africa for the AJC under 16, which was held in South Africa. So we both lost in the qualifier and the quarterfinals. He lost to Justin and I lost to Philip. And I think Philip now is like 300 in the world right now in South Africa. And in my experience, we're just a boy that just keep on the rally, the big hope of Nigeria. He was playing really good then, but now you can see his ball super fast more than the team.
And I actually think that, of course, having proceeded to America, United States of America for collegiate tennis, has also been one of the reasons why players like Wilson Igbinobi, Christopher Bullis, I mean, so many names out there improve for Nigeria, and Christopher Bullis has now become something way better and way bigger than it used to be. Courtesy of collegiate tennis. Do you reckon?
The college?
Yeah. As a result of the collegiate tennis he went to, there's a big reason why he has grown sporadically. He has grown so well, especially with the way he hits in his play.
Well, Bulus, having the opportunity to play in the college is a privilege because whereby you meet a lot of opportunity. Him going to the US makes his game to even get stronger because there you see a lot of guys like what you're seeing right now. Most of them are in the college playing good tennis. My friend, he did 4 years playing the grade A, which is the Division 1 in the school, and being the number 1 seeded in school representing the school. And with that, it gave me a big, strong hands over the year and a lot of improvement. there was a time he hosted the school hosted a challenger in the school, and they gave him a white card to play in the singles. So you see him having that privilege to play among the biggest player in the world, like Jazir Malik, which is much way better than Benjamin Locke you're seeing here. Who was able to play him. So you see, a lot of opportunity was there for him. Never lacked. The opportunity was just there for him. So we all expect this improvement for him, and it's an honor. You understand? Being the number one in the school, able to finish up in his career, being the number one in the school, giving a hope to see this a lot of improvement. And my parent Nigeria looks forward to this because this is what we're looking for us to be in that group two. We're wishing for the group two.
Well, of course, it's time to get back and to see what they have left of this match. Zimbabwe, who lead the way by a set, which they won 7 games to 5. And here in the second, they lead by 3 games in it, 4-1. And the service from Benjamin Locke smashed the net in return. And it's 1-2 count for Zimbabwe, 15 love. Benjamin Locke, the biggest character individually, and of course playing for the biggest character country-wise. Big hitter in this tournament. Surely expected to show his. He has always done that with Courtney whenever they play doubles. They have this chemistry that goes farther than their individual play, and understanding that tells a tale of the so many laurels and titles they've won together. And very recently, they are the first duo in Zimbabwe to win an ATP Tour Challenger since 2005. Benjamin Locke, 13-15, Zimbabwe. Oh, he's hit Titan's net, and his
15.
game points for Zimbabwe, 40-15. He's out, and his game, and it's Zimbabwe who adds to what is already a massive lead for them. 5 games to 1. They lead by 4, and it's only 1 game away from calling it all over for Nigeria. Well, it's Nigeria's captain and current number 2 in the NTF ranking, the service Uchenna Baroji. And it's Zimbabwe's points to claim for Law 15.
Out,
Cannot.
30.
Love 30. Thirty.
15, 40.
15-30. Courtney Locke smashes on against his net to bring Nigeria on the game board. 15-30 here. Have to go for a second serve. It's 30-0. And Chris, you will look at a tournament of this magnitude and then you look at what it means for so many kids who continue to pour into the national stadium at the tennis terrain and hoping to be able to leave a career and profession off the court. How big or how do you see these inspiring and motivating these kids, especially to seeing the growth of Nigerian tennis and for one day to find a Nigerian on the Grand Slam court?
Well, being here, giving them this opportunity already, is a big opportunity showing the Nigeria that we had the chance to be there. It doesn't take us any chance. It's just you can see the level of bowlers and the rest guys putting all we just need is just to put the effort and then for the young ones that's coming out, you can see it's giving them the courage and the mind that they can do it. They're just nothing different than we are. Just need to walk towards our goal and change our mentality of how we think and being just saying, yeah, just white or black. No, it's just a game whereby anyone can be a champion. Just for them to put out their best, their effort, the mind, the zeal to see that there's nothing different of what they play and what to play. This is something me and Bolos will be saying during the time we were kids. Anytime we travel, we always tell ourselves, these guys are not better than us.
And that's how you get to play them.
Yeah, that's how we get to play them.
And it's match point for Zimbabwe now with the advantage, but it's juiced back. It's juiced again, and it's going to be a stretch. They lead by 1 set and by 5-1 in the second set. Haven't won the first 7-5. Zimbabwe, but it is Nigeria with the service. Nigeria's captain Uchenna Okmaroji. Sure. And that's advantage to Zimbabwe again. Match point Zimbabwe. And it's log to make it 2-match already, and with this it will be 2 wins for Nigeria but 1 for Zimbabwe, which they've done with the doubles by winning 7-5, 6-1, 2-0, and that is how they tie and the match crumbles. Thank you so very much, Christopher Billis, of course, in the commentary box. It has been a consolation for Zimbabwe, but of course Nigeria now will have to look forward to playing Namibia today, day 2. What are your expectations as you leave the commentary box?
My expectation, I'm still giving Nigeria the win over Namibia. And why did I say that is you can see the game Bulls put out yesterday shows that he's ready for any of them. Not just being ready, he's been there, and this is something I always told you. Me and him being kids, always expressing our feelings, and I'm told they're not better than us. It's just our mentality that feels that as if they're better. But if you can see the game, we have it more than them. We are physics strong and everything, and mental are strong. So still, I'm still giving Nigeria the win. All we just hope for, I don't know who's going to play the first single. I think Lucy is playing the first match. It's also a bright future which is coming up, which I know is able to capable of playing it. He's been there too also, and he has a mind of playing those guys. He's someone that doesn't mind the color, and so when you see the color, is going to play with it full force. I'm still going to enjoy the win over Namibia.
And that is going to be it from the commentary box, and the doubles between Zimbabwe and Nigeria. Zimbabwe winning it by 2 sets to love, 7-5, 6-1. Of course, it's been the man with the golden voice, the voice of Nigeria, grand commentator of the Federal Republic, Sean Babaji CFR, aka Sound of Sport, right from the commentary box and live at Abuja Center Court for the Davis Cup, the World Cup of Tennis, as we wrap up the event. We say thank you for being a part of the broadcast. We'll be right back. And at that time, it will be Namibia taking on Nigeria.